we'd like to give you a check for $1,000. Thank you so much for all your hard work.
Miss Abby Ramos there receiving our KENS 5 Excel Award and a $1,000 check from our partners Credit Human. We stopped by her 8th grade English classroom at SAISD's Longfellow Middle. Ramos is known to inspire her students in so many ways. Because of her, they read more books than they had ever read. She's also the founder of a girl empowerment movement that has gone viral on social media.
We must set up the desks in a circle.
On TikTok,
Let's get ready for girl talk. Woo!
girl talk is all the talk.
But I'm going to tell you a little bit more about girl talk and how it works. Yay, girl talk swag. It's our little...
Along with swag, Abby Ramos's weekly club helps young girls build their self-esteem.
conflict resolution and just, dealing with the things that girls have to deal with.
Which of those is hardest for you personally?
The San Antonio 8th grade English teacher at Longfellow Middle founded Girl Talk. So it's essentially like a sorority.
Yeah, a little middle school sorority. We all have struggles. We're not.
A support group she wishes was around when she was a kid.
I've been that new girl who didn't have anybody. I didn't have a sister of my own, and it's hard to find a network. Like, somebody's got to be first. Do you
A
see what I'm saying?
network that Ramos says is desperately needed at schools.
You said no? Are you sure?
She recalls coming across startling data in her early teaching years, and Girl Talk was born.
Go tell them all the great things.
We're talking about how this all got started.
Literally.
There's a big pocket of girls who weren't involved in anything. They were starting to get into more trouble. There's nothing at school that's bringing them in. They don't feel like we see them, and we don't. There's a bunch of clubs, but you have to pay money, or you have to, have talent or be fast or whatever. But there's girls that just need something to be a part of. So it's hard to give respect when you're
Many of her girls now proudly donning
We're going to wait for the pledge as we
their
normally
pink
do.
pledge ribbons around campus.
I really wanted to build something for sisterhood, so I think that that's a really important skill for women, to know that other girls are supporting them and to support other women and just to feel confident in themselves. That's right, reading before the bell. I see you, Joe.
That confidence
They're really good at the Wordle, though.
Yes.
Right?
also shines in the boys here.
The teamwork and the
Danielle Alexander is part of Ramos's after-school Wordle club. They get together every day and guess words, but he's also motivated by
She's got a lot of good books here.
Ramos's free choice reading method.
How far are you right now? For a long time, we've actually made kids dislike reading because we tell them exactly what they need to read. It's about football, and a lot of those books don't look like the students in our classrooms.
From romance to scary and sports, Ramos says her students can pretty much read whatever they want.
Be exposed to things outside of their community, and see stories that are, windows and mirrors for them. So you like the war aspect of it. And I can teach those skills in any books.
A book, a word,
To be there for each other.
or even just a buddy talk.
Can you think of some way that this book connects to your life? When you look at students as actual people that are going to grow into this world, then yeah, you can't help but care. They care a lot about them. So Ramos is actually involved in so many different activities at school. We couldn't list everything, but a couple of the other things that really stood out for me here. She's also the sponsor of a club that helps bring education and healthcare to artisans in South America. And she organizes a fundraiser to give kids $10 to spend at the school's book fair, which may otherwise, she says, be inaccessible to a lot of her students. So
That's incredible. Yeah. Talk about a teacher that's going to change a child's life. There's one. Yeah. No, that's really, really awesome. I love the girl talk. I want to be part of it.
You know what?
Can I join?
As a matter of fact, I told her I was going to show up one day, and she invited me to talk to the girls and kind of be a part of that group. So that will be my follow-up to that story. But you're welcome to come too, Maggie. Would
Thank
love to
you.
have
All right, I'll tag along. Bring me with you.